Hello, fellow content creators. Catherine Gillette here, creator of the Hero Method. I'm going to react to some web content today, and as always, I am not here to promote or criticize the solution or the company. I'm just using the real-life example to illustrate the do's and don'ts of creating compelling content. So here we are at a website for a solution called Bookstein. And let's see what we see. So first thing is, of course, again, close your eyes and open your eyes. And where does your eye go? It goes right to that smiling face, right? This is what the human brain that's the first thing it does. In microseconds, it sees where a human face is and wants to go there. It also will do the same thing with any kind of image. That's the first thing it'll go to, and the last thing it wants to do, the last thing your brain wants to do is read. So when we look at a smiling face, what happens to us? We smile back. Whether you're aware of it or not, there's a little bit of smile at the very least happening with you, which means that you're feeling better than you were when you weren't smiling. All these little ways to create authentic connection with your audience. And I also really like where she is placed. She's placed right here on the left. That makes it very easy. Right here makes it very easy for my brain then to go to the words of the headline. This is nicely done. So that's a do. Let's look at the next screen. Elevate your business. Okay, so just generally good, a do is a nice, clean design here. Nice and clean, lots of white space. Really nice. It's very nice. I like that a lot. We got 3 segments here, but it's, okay, so this is about the solution, 3 segments of the solution. Okay, so I will talk about that next. Okay, let's talk about the don'ts here. There's a lot that's going on here that's good. I don't know, what do you think? I'm curious to know what you think. It's the easy way of booking online. The word booking, is that a Britishism? Because that's not the word that I would use. And again, what we want to be doing is using words that your audience uses for what you do. It doesn't matter what you call what you do. What matters is right here in the very beginning of your relationship with them, it matters what they call what you do. I call this is an online scheduling solution is what this is. And so I'm calling them, I call it setting appointments, online scheduling. I don't call it booking, and maybe that's because I'm American, or maybe the term booking is just what's used now, and I'm just an old fogey. I don't know what the young kids are calling it these days. So yeah, I'm curious what your thoughts are. Is booking, is that a word that you would go, yeah, that's what I call it. I call it booking. That's fine. But just again, really easy for you to find out. Actually, very easy for you to find out what your audience calls what you do. You just ask them. You don't need sophisticated marketing research. There's definitely a time and place for that. But for understanding how your audience talks about what you do and talks about what they're wanting and needing and yearning for, all you need to do is ask them. I think they could go deeper into what I'm wanting and needing and yearning for. I want something, something that looks, something professional. I don't know. Again, I'm not doing the messaging work here. That can't happen in just a few minutes. But, I'm looking for a professional interface to make it easy for my clients to schedule appointments with me, right? So if I had a really easy integrated solution that integrates with my desktop calendar, that makes it easy for prospects and clients to set appointments with me, that would be awesome, right? So that's what I'm looking for. So they're not far off with the easy way of booking online. They're not far off. At least that's customer focused, so they definitely get points for that. The subhead, the take the middle person out and automate your bookings, I think they could just leave that out. I think this whole sentence could go out, because the middle person, I don't know who that is. I don't know who the middle person is. Because these days, I don't know. Again, interested to hear your response to that. But yeah, I'm not. It's a little clumsy. Take the middle person out and automate your bookings. I think it's redundant. Just the easy way of booking online. Okay, so that's my thoughts there. And then the get started for free. I'm going to go ahead and click here. Let's see what that means. And, oh boy. No. Too much too soon. You're asking way too much too soon here, right? You're asking for my first and last name. It's required. My business name, my email address. No. We haven't even gone on a date yet. And you're asking to marry me. Oh boy. Yeah. Not yet. Okay, let's go here to elevate your business. Elevate your business. I'm not expecting an online scheduler to elevate my business. And then let's go to, again, headline is real important in real estate. So they could come up with something better, absolutely, that relates more to what I'm yearning for, rather than elevate your business. Time is a limited resource, which is why your time is extremely valuable. Okay, so basically here, there's editing here, and I won't get down into the details of editing here. But so just again, all of this needs to be focused on what your audience is wanting and needing and yearning for, not the details of your solution. So again, we have here, gain clients, automate bookings, promote and share. It's very features-oriented, product-oriented rather than audience connecting. And just a design thing, like I click on this and nothing happens. I click on this and nothing happens. When in the design, when this changes, I'm assuming that it's a click through, but it's not. And I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. So I've got this. Okay, I want to gain clients. Okay, if you want to do it that way, that's okay. But at least let me click through. And in other words, make it easy for me to explore your solution the way I want to explore it. So before I get into my recommendations, I'd like to remind you to hit those like and follow and share and subscribe buttons. That's the best way to support me. And please do include your comments and questions. I love to read them and respond to them and connect with you there. So in terms of my recommendations, I've already mentioned, a few of them, but overall recommendation is keep the smiling face. But is it me, or is her smile a little bit too much? I'm curious your response to her smile. It seems a little bit too much, or does it? I don't know. It could be just me. I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious what your thoughts are on that. Again, don't go too soon to, ask for that. Don't ask to get married before you've even gone on a date. So that getting started for free, although the offer to start for free is great, but don't ask them that much information to get them started. Not this soon. You got to build trust first. Build trust. These days, if you're going to ask somebody for their email address, they need to trust you. So this is way too soon to ask for their email address, right? And on all of this is a messaging. These are messaging recommendations that I have around this. Make sure that your messaging is related to your audience and what they're wanting and needing and yearning for. And I'll say that before. I've said it before. I've said it again. This is very different than what's typically done with messaging is the features, advantages, benefits approach, which ends up in being, even if you're talking about the benefits, they're still features oriented. And what you want to be is customer centric. You want to be customer oriented. So be thinking about your customer and what they're needing, and how can you talk about how your solution helps them get what they're wanting and needing and yearning for. So there's that flip there in messaging from what's typically done out there. And be focusing on your audience. And so that, again, is not happening here. And that's what I'd recommend, a messaging shift here. That's it for today. If you're still with me, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Until next time, keep saying yes to the adventure.